Hello students, welcome back to my channel Glowing Stars Bharat. Dear students, so far we are covered two chapters in chemistry of class 10, that is chemical reactions and equations, and second chapter is acid, bases and salts. Today we'll start with a new chapter, that is metals and non-metals. Dear student, in the previous chapter or previous class, we knew that the elements are either metals or non-metals. Dear students, there are countless materials surrounding us. Each material has a special features that makes it unique from others. Some materials are hard, others are soft. Some break easily whilst others do not. Some materials can carry electricity and heat better than others. There is a certain group of materials that conduct heat easily. They can carry electricity and are usually heavy and hard. They are not easily broken into pieces. This group of materials are called metals. Next there is another group that is just the direct opposite of metals, and they are called non-metals. Physical properties of metals. Dear students, metals are solid except mercury. Metals are hard except lithium, potassium and sodium. Metals have metallic luster. Metals are malleable, can be beaten into thin sheets. Metals are ductile, can be drawn into wires. Metals have high melting points. Gallium and cesium have low melting points. They melt in the palm of the hand. Metals have high boiling points. Metals are good conductors of heat. Best conductor are silver and copper. Poor conductor are lead and mercury. Metals are good conductor of electricity. Best conductor are silver and copper. Metals are sonorous, means produce sound when beaten. Dear students, exceptional properties like iron are malleable and strong. It is usually rust in moist air. It is magnetic, melts at 1530 degrees Celsius. Also, sodium is so soft, can be cut by knife. It floats on water, catches fire in presence of water, melts at 98 degrees Celsius. Gold is unreactive, highly malleable and ductile and looks attractive. It is used in jewelry, melts at 1064 degrees Celsius. Next is physical properties of non-metals. Dear student, non-metals may be solids, liquids or gases. Solid, carbon, sulfur, phosphorus, etc. Liquid, bromine, gases, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, etc. Dear student, non-metals are soft except diamond, which is hardest natural substance. Non-metals do not have luster except iodine crystals. Non-metals are not malleable. Non-metals are not ductile. Non-metals which are solids and liquids have low melting points. Non-metals which are solid and liquids have low boiling points. Non-metals are bad conductors of heat. Non-metals are bad conductor of electricity except graphite. Non-metals are not sonorous. Dear student, exception properties like magnesium and Mn react with 5% HNO3 to produce H2 gas. Al2O3, BeO, zinc oxide are amphoteric, acidic as well as basic oxides. NO, N2O or CO, carbon monoxide are natural oxide. These all are exception. Next is reaction with oxygen. Dear student, metal react with oxygen to form metal oxides. Just for example, when copper is heated, it combines with oxygen to form copper oxide. When aluminium is heated, it combines with oxygen to form aluminium oxides. Reaction with water. Metals react with water to form metal oxides or metal hydroxide and hydrogen. Reaction with acids. From stable compound. More reactive metals are difficult to extract from its ore and exist as compounds. Least reactive metals are found in nature in free state. Example, copper, silver and gold. So this is relative reactivity of metals. Means potassium, sodium, calcium, top to bottom reactivity series decreases. Next important subtopic is chemical properties of nonmetals. Means they form acidic oxide. They gain electrons to form negative ion. They are good oxidizing agent. Their oxides dissolve in water forming acids. They do not react with dilute acids because they cannot lose electrons. More reactive nonmetals can displace less reactive nonmetals from their salt solution. Nonmetal reaction with oxygen. Nonmetal react with oxygen to form non-metallic oxides. Example, when sulfur is heated, it combines with oxygen to form sulfur dioxide. Next example, when carbon is heated, it combines with oxygen to form carbon dioxide. Reaction with water. Generally, nonmetals do not react with water, though they may be very reactive in air. Such nonmetals are stored in water. For example, phosphorus is very reactive nonmetal. It catches fire, it exposed to air to prevent the contact of phosphorus with atmospheric oxygen. It is stored in water. Next, nonmetals generally do not react with acids. Next subtopic is how do metals and nonmetals react? Just friends, metals, they lose electrons and become positive ions. So they are called electropositive elements. Example, the atomic number of sodium is 11. Its electronic configuration is 281. It has one valence electron. It loses one electrons and form a sodium ion, Na+. Nonmetals, they gain electrons and become negative ions. So they are called electronegative elements. Example, the atomic number of chlorine is 17. Its electronic configuration is 287. It has 7 valence electron. It gains 1 electrons and form a chlorine ions Cl-. Next subtopic is corrosion. Means the process in which metals react with substances present in atmosphere to form surface compounds. Corrosion is the damage caused to metals due to reaction of metal with oxygen, moisture, carbon dioxide, etc. Formation of brown cutting of rust over iron. This is example of corrosion. Next example, formation of green coating of basic copper carbonate over copper. Formation of black coating of silver sulfide over silver. To show that air and moisture are necessary for the rusting of iron, take 3 test tubes marked 1, 2, 3 and put iron nails in each of them. Put some anhydrous calcium chloride in test tube 1 to absorb moisture. Pour some boiled distilled water in test tube 2 and pour some oil over it to prevent air into the test tube. Pour some water in test tube 3. Cork the test tubes and leave for a few days. The nails in test tube 1 does not get rusted because it had only air and no water. The nails in test tube 2 does not rust because it is only water and no air. The nails in test tube 3 gets rusted because it had air and water. Next, important, prevention of metals from corrosion. Dear student, corrosion of metals can be prevented by applying oil or grease, applying paint, by galvanization means coating with zinc, by tinning, coating with tin, by electroplating means coating a less reactive metal like chromium. Next, prevented by alloying, making alloys. Next topic is alloy. What are alloy? Dear student, an alloy is a homogeneous mixture of a metal with other metals or non-metals. Example, steel means iron or carbon alloy. Stainless steel, iron, carbon, cobalt, nickel. Brass, copper, zinc. Bronze, copper, tin. Solder, lead, tin, used for welding electrical wire together. If one of the metals in a alloy is mercury, it is called amalgam. So dear student, I hope that you have understand today's lesson with easy. We have tried to explain the whole lesson to you a short time. Dear student, if you like this video, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.